Hey guys, this is Skylar. I am completely blind. I am autistic and I have a chronic heart condition. If you hear any noise in the background, it's my mother singing a song. She's listening to her music right now. Today I'm going to be talking about an obsession of mine that I had when I was like 17, which would have been 2009. I kind of rediscover old obsessions that I have or memories that I have every once in a while. A couple days ago, this came true. So, yeah. So in 2009, I was 17 years old. I was at the school for the blind from when I was 9 years old all the way to when I was 17 years old. I was at the school for the blind until I fell ill. Anyways, so when I was 17, unbeknownst to me, which was my last year of school, I was super obsessed with CPR for a while. And I think everybody watching this video is going to know what CPR is. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation, which is where you bring somebody back to life via chest compressions. And they used to do breaths where you breathe into the person's mouth. They don't do that anymore. They just do the compressions. So, yeah. Anyways. Well, when I was 17, I was super obsessed with CPR. I don't know why. I don't know how. But I was. Ironically. And even more ironically, my teacher assigned every one of us in our class to write a paper on 2 systems of the body. So a system's like a group of bodily organs that work together. Like you have your circulatory system, which includes your heart and your blood vessels, which pumps blood throughout your whole entire body. You have your digestive system, which includes your mouth and your esophagus and your stomach and all that stuff to help you digest and digest your food, things like that. So the 2 systems that I was given, we weren't allowed to choose. She gave me the circulatory system because I was obsessed with blood as well at the time, and she gave me the excretory system, which is what helps you get rid of your waste, like in the bathroom. I was not obsessed with that, but she wanted to divide the work evenly. So anyways, blah blah. So it's ironic that she gave me the circulatory system, because not only was I obsessed with blood, which has to do a lot with the circulatory system, but I was obsessed with CPR, which has a lot to do with the heart. She gave me, because I was studying the circulatory system, a raised kind of picture of a heart, meaning instead of it just being ink on a paper, it was like raised, I guess, a braille picture, I guess you would describe it. Not braille, but like, it was raised so that I could feel it. So that I could feel all of the pieces of the heart. And the blood vessels were labeled, like the inferior and superior vena cava and stuff like that. As soon as I saw the picture, or felt the picture of the heart, I immediately thought of CPR, because CPR has a lot to do with the heart. Obviously, it's cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Now, cardio means the heart. Pulmonary is the lungs. Anyways, well, the next thing is that I won bingo. We were playing bingo at the dorm with all my friends, well, one of my friends, and I happened to win. Sorry, that's my mom singing. I happened to win on this particular time. I won bingo on this particular game. And back then, they had these candies that were called Kissables. They were like little miniature Hershey's Kisses. They were almost like as small as chocolate chips, okay? They were like really small. Now don't go looking for them, because Kissables have been discontinued by Hershey. But they were like little miniature Hershey Kisses, okay? Now, that's what I won. That's what prize they gave me for winning bingo. Now, when I thought of Hershey Kisses, you're probably thinking, well, why is she bringing Hershey Kisses up? Well, when I thought of Hershey Kisses, I thought of the kiss of life. Now, those of you who don't know, kiss of life is a slang term or a colloquialism for mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. In some circles, mouth-to-mouth resuscitation is referred to as the kiss of life. Especially, it's kind of more of a British term, but yeah, it's called the kiss of life. It's kind of a slang for mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. So when I was eating those Hershey's Kissables, I thought of, the word kiss, which reminded me of kiss of life. And kiss of life is another word for mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. You can look it up. Google kiss of life. And then, ironically, I was going through a CD case, and I ran into a song or a CD that my friend burnt me a long time ago. And on one of these, she's my ex-friend actually, she's not my friend anymore, but on one of these CDs was a song by Sade. If you don't know who Sade is, I'll put a link in the description. She's kind of a jazzy, soft type of a singer. In this song, Sade has a song called Kiss of Life. How ironic. Now, I doubt that Sade is not actually talking about the kiss of life. She's not talking literally about mouth to mouth, obviously, in the song. She's talking about love, like actual love from the heart. But I was like, what? I mean, because that song, the song Kiss of Life, I mean, it's ironic that it was called Kiss of Life when I was discovering all these things about, mouth to mouth and CPR and stuff like that. So it kind of fit into my obsession there. So yeah, for a huge while I was obsessed with CPR. I even had a like a hand exerciser thing, and it was shaped like a heart, like a Valentine's Day heart, and I would give it CPR. As silly as that sounds. So, yeah, I was hugely obsessed with CPR. Even now, Hershey Kisses remind me of CPR because of the whole Kiss of Life thing that we discussed. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I will be very glad to put a link to the Sade song in the description. And you can check that out on your own time. Hope you enjoyed this video, and God bless.